What the CBI has said in its charge sheet is that the Isro espionage case of 1994 was fabricated by a former Kerala Police Special Branch officer to justify illegal detention of Maldivian woman Mariam Rasheeda after she rejected his sexual advances. CBI filed its charge sheet before Chief Judicial Magistrates Court in Thiruvananthapuram following an SC directive in 2021 to probe alleged roles of senior Kerala Police and IB officers in framing Isro scientist Nambi Narayanan. He was falsely accused of selling vital space tech secrets to two Maldivian women, namely Mariam Rasheeda and Fausiya Hassan, and the narrative was that they were intermediaries for Pakistan. The most significant and helpful lead for the CBI to prove the conspiracy in the espionage case was that the case had appeared in newspapers 23 days before the case was registered. After leading media persons testified that Inspector Vijayan had given the information, the investigation turned towards him. The CBI has included witness statements about Vijayan's misdeeds in the charge sheet. Circle Inspector C. Suresh Babu, who was Vijayan's colleague, testified that the special branch usually investigates cases that the commissioner gives in writing, but there was no such directive to investigate the espionage case. Nambi Narayanan, who was arrested on 30th of November 1994, was interrogated by IB officers at Hindustan Latex Guest House while in police custody. Retired SP Baby Charles testified that it was he who brought the doctor to treat Nambi Narayanan, who passed out due to the brutal beating. It was DYSP Joshua who suggested calling in a doctor. Nambi Narayanan was examined by Dr. V. Sukumaran of Tirumala Sri Krishna Hospital. The doctor warned that Nambi Narayanan was in a serious condition and that if he was beaten anymore, he would die. There was swelling and blood clots below the knee. The doctor testified that Nambi Narayanan complained that the police did not allow him to sleep or sit for 2 days. Mariam Rasheeda, who was also falsely accused in the case, had told a senior media person who visited the jail that Vijayan and former SI Thambi S. Durgadath had brutally beaten her up. This was also recorded as a statement. Mariam was stripped naked and tied to the window with her hands behind her back and was beaten on the knees with a wooden chair. The chair broke. According to the media person's statement, Mariam showed her legs and it was heartbreaking. The police had registered 2 FIRs in connection with the espionage case in 1994 and Nambi Narayanan was made an accused. In 2018, Nambi Narayanan filed a case questioning this in the Supreme Court, and on April 15, 2021, there was a favorable verdict. The Justice Jain Commission, appointed on the directives of the Supreme Court, recommended investigating the conspiracy behind the espionage case. The case was investigated by CBI Delhi unit. The 5 accused, including C.B. Matthews, have been charged with causing unjust bodily harm, to create false evidence and documents, creating false evidence by government officials, creating false documents for a case, inflicting grievous bodily harm, unjust detention and conspiracy to insult womanhood. There were 18 accused in the first FIR. News Desk, Kaumudy Global.